I love how the government says that they put money into things, but they don't create jobs. So how do you create jobs if not by putting money into a place so that they can pay people to work? Or by changing or creating or taking away legislation and nonsensical bylaws that permit people from actually going to work, like what they're talking now about the ground fishery. There's this lady on VOCM, and she took the time, traveled over to Japan, got to know people there, and now they're interested in getting all different kinds of, rare things, sorry, not rare, but odd things. I guess they have a different palate. They want different stuff that we don't normally fish over here, but we do have sea urchins is something we already give them. And they're talking about like little flatfish and other things. Little Simpsons fish and shit like that. You gotta cut it a certain way, if not it'll kill you. No, I'm just joking. I don't think we have them fish. But anyways, I find it ridiculous. It's all a form of control. The Newfoundland fishery was completely eradicated, almost right to the bottom. And then it comes out that they were lying about the cod stocks, which people like me already knew because we could see that everybody else was fishing, but we weren't allowed to fish. Everyone around us, different countries, even different provinces from our country. But apparently we weren't allowed to fish. Yeah. The worst thing we ever did was join Canada. We would have been best kind if we were still part of Europe. What I think the solution to all this is, those people that are in the fishing industry, they should migrate into the farming. They should be growing hemp. They should be growing anything that is possible to grow in mass numbers. Things that are being used, like soy, organic corn, organic soy. None of this genetically modified shit, because I bet you that's what's going to go up. I'm not an Einstein person, but one thing he did say that made sense, and that is the one thing that's constant is change. And also, I don't know if it was Einstein, it could have been someone else, but anyways, the one sign of insanity is doing the same objective over and over with the same process, expecting the exact same results. Sorry, expecting to get a different result by doing the same thing over and over, right? You keep smoking the same weed, you're only going to get a certain high. But if you switch it up and take a little break, you don't just smoke flat out. Even if you take a break for like half a day, just detox for a little bit. It's like people who just drink. You get to a plateau point, and then you don't even notice. You just think you're okay and you can just coast. No, it don't work like that. Whatever's legal or whatever's put out there in mass amount is usually not good for you. That's the whole point of this control system that we're in. That's why there's so much propaganda against it. You listen to Open Line and excuse me, the commercials in between it are for Tim Hortons, McDonald's, fucking just like stuff that you don't even really need. Like, everyone knows there's McDonald's, everyone knows there's Tim Hortons, there's one on every fucking corner. There's sometimes 2 or 3 on a corner. Like, if you go to Ontario, there's literally on the corner of, say you come to like where 2 streets intersect, because it's a little different on the mainland. It's all east and west. It's not like that here. It's all grids on the mainland. So on the mainland, it's just like when 2 streets meet, there's like a little tiny itty bitty Tim's. You might be able to sit down. It might be like 2 or 3 chairs on each corner. Like, they're everywhere. What do you need a commercial for to tell you about Tim Hortons? Everybody knows. You got your signs everywhere telling about your lattes and all your fucking shit. to get the message out there is easy. All we have to do is hijack the current, I just saw a black thing there. I'm seeing shadow creatures all the time in here, especially in the bathroom. We need to hijack the current data streams that are being used now to push out all this propaganda, and then just put like real life, actual important stuff that helps you, instead of all these fucking stupid things like don't drink and drive safe. Like, everyone knows not to drink and drive. That's obvious. Are you kidding me? Where you listen to the radio and they said don't drink and drive, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I probably shouldn't drink and drive. I've been drinking today, I probably shouldn't drive. Yeah, that's exactly what goes through your mind when you hear that. No, it doesn't. Just thinks, I should be careful. Or, that's right, they're going to be on the lookout or something. I don't know. I don't drink and drive. But, we've all done it at least once in our life. It's stupid. Long time ago I did it. And it was shit baked. Once I got on the road, I was like, oh shit. So I got the fuck out of the road. That was it. Never ever again. It was like, holy shit. I thought I could drive, but I couldn't. It's naive. You get these old timers. Back in the day, they used to get pulled over. The cop would just look at them and be like, can anyone else drive? Like, what do you mean, can anyone else drive? They're just perpetuating the problem. So what I find is they create a problem, and then they wait for the public to, get concerned about it, because it affects their bread and butter. And then once they got people affected by it, well, then they can just keep making things worse and worse. They'll pretend like they're caring about it, but then, like, they'll say something, but they double speak all the time, and they'll say they're going to change shit, and boom, they don't. I mean, the Liberals here in Canada, that was the perfect example. I mean, Cathy Bennett, she came in as a finance minister, did everything with the budget, with the levy tax, and now she's out for personal reasons. Yeah, that's right. So she's just left politics after being here for 18 months. Now she's going to go out, and she already owns, like 4 or 5 franchises of McDonald's and construction companies and all kinds of other stuff in Nova Scotia. So you know that she's going to be using her connections and all of the experience that she just got from the government. If you were working a job and you worked there for 6 months, you can get a raise. A year, you get a promotion. So she's been there 18 months. If you look at the way people normally excel in jobs and in their careers, well, she's been there long enough to get whatever she needs, whatever status she needs, or whatever recognition she needs to move on in the corporate world. That's what they do. These people go into government. For the majority, they go in. Some people think they're doing good, but they find out pretty quickly, or they're just super naive. They go in, they launder money for the government, and they set up connections, and they get benefits from helping the corporations do what they got to do and pollute our environment and make as much money as they can off us while not paying us, and yada 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 yada.